welcome, welcome. My name is Christy Denny's. I am your Miami instructor for today. And the class that we're going to be tackling is going to be 7 tactics for creating an engaging customer follow-up. So if you think of your workflow as a real estate agent, we're going to be focusing on different tools and services that you have that are available for you from the Miami Association of Realtors that you can use to go ahead and follow up with current, past, present customers in order for you to maintain those relationships, nurture those leads, and also go ahead and build that referral business. So when we're talking about referral business, it's a little bit different than a lead. So a lead is going to be that phone number, the customer's name, and that's basically it. Now, a referral is a little bit different. That referral is somebody has actually sat with this person and recommended them to you. That means they shared some information about you. They've shared the experience that they had working with you. So they already know that you're kind of a rock star. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and show you how you can take these verbal referrals, this word of mouth marketing, and you want to move it online. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to work with different programs to help you do that. So on this page on miamirealtors.com, I want you to scroll down to the middle where you have the Miami Gateway. Go ahead and log on so we can access our gateway. So inside of the gateway, we're going to be touching on quite a few projects or services, products or services. I'm hoping to touch on 7 and maybe a bonus. So the first one that we want to talk about is going to be Real Satisfied. And Real Satisfied on my end is towards the bottom, right over here. So if you want to go ahead and click on Real Satisfied to access that program, this is the first one that we're going to be talking about today. Real Satisfied does have a product page, miamirealtors.com/Real Satisfied. Most of our products and services do have a product page. You'll have a video that's going to give you some information regarding the product, anything that you're interested in using. On the right-hand side, it's going to give you access to webinars and tutorials. Down below, you're also going to have additional webinars and tutorials like Getting Started and the Learning Center. Towards the middle, we've also focused on what's in it for you and how it is that you can use this program and this service. So the whole idea is you want to go ahead and capture as many testimonials as you can and put them online. The benefit of this program is you can also syndicate it to multiple social media platforms. To get started, you can either click on your Miami Gateway, your Real Satisfied icon, or you can simply tap on realsatisfied.com/Miami. To register, you're just going to fill out your profile page and you'll be able to go ahead and use the program. Another tip is to go ahead and access realtor.com. Realtor.com, you want to write that down, does have a claimable agent website that you want to be able to tie to Real Satisfied. Okay, so it's all about linking back. Let me tap on realsatisfied.com/Miami. Once you're on this page, all you're going to do is you're going to fill out your email address and input your last name. And you're going to tap on Access My Benefits. And it's going to be able to send you an email so that you can claim your page. Let's take a look at this one. This is what it looks like. This is my Real Satisfied page. I have my picture, my company logo. I can also link a profile. They can contact me, they can visit my website, and they can locate me on my social media platforms. On the top right-hand side, I can also print this as a PDF and add it to any of my presentations with my customers. So this is essential for you to add testimonials. Moving down, those testimonials would be below. I did go ahead and want to log in order for you to see more in depth about Real Satisfied. As I sign in, you're going to have your agent dashboard. I can tap on this plus. It's going to give me my website. It's also going to give me a small tutorial about how I can get started. On the left-hand side, I want to go ahead and view my profile. So tapping on my profile will give you access to filling out all of those important details. So you want to input your first name, your last name, and your title. You also want to move down and input your NRDS number, your license number, and contact information, including your email address. You can also choose your survey language. So depending on the customers that you work with, you can go ahead and click on that drop-down arrow and choose whether you want your surveys to be sent out in English or in Spanish. I'm going to press OK. My account has been updated and I'm going to scroll down. You also want to click on this plus sign to update your office logo. Scrolling down, you can also go ahead and encourage reviews. And in order for you to encourage reviews, you want to make sure that you can syndicate to realtor.com. So by tapping on the toggle, you can go ahead and claim your realtor.com page. Tap on update your page to link both. Moving down, you can also go ahead and syndicate your Facebook as well as your Twitter. And you also have additional widgets that you can add to a website. Okay, so this is a fantastic way, a very simple way that you can use the program in order to get that word of mouth and those testimonials online. I wanted to show you some of those surveys. So right over here, I can go ahead and click on send a survey invitation. I can simply select the type of survey, a seller survey, a buyer survey, lost listing presentation survey, so you can have some feedback from that customer, and a peer survey. Once you select it, you do want to input a property address, your peer's name. You can go ahead and input a email greeting, their email address, and it'll go ahead and give you the ability to, again, select the preferred language. Once you go ahead and send over that invitation, you will be able to see what invites you went ahead and sent. So it's very simple in order for you to use that. Another option that you have to collect testimonials is going to be Rate My Agent. So here you do have a product page for Rate My Agent. I also want to show you that it's available on your gateway. So let's tap back into our Miami gateway and you do have Rate My Agent. Right here, this is the icon that you're looking for. This is your Rate My Agent option. Claiming your profile is very simple. The first time that you tap into Rate My Agent, all it's going to ask you for is to activate your profile. It's going to be in the form of a button in the middle of the page. The next thing that you want to do is scroll down to the bottom and you want to click into your settings. Under your settings, you want to make sure you edit your profile. So I'm going to tap on Edit My Profile. And what you want to do is you want to upload your logo, upload your cover photo, make sure that you have a nice headshot, and you can select the colors of your branding. Moving down, you also have your contact details. So you have your name that's syndicated from the program. You're going to also have available to update your job title. If I tap on job title, you can select anything from associated broker to director to licensed real estate agent to real estate agent to realtor. Okay, so just select your job title. You can input your email address. You can link your website, input your phone number and your cell. Below, you have a space for a bio, and once you're done, simply tap on Save. Scrolling down, you do have access to tap on licenses. So any additional licenses that you do carry, you want to make sure to be able to promote that. I can tap on my market so I can share the areas that I farm. And you can also link to your social media account. So if I tap on social media, I can link my Facebook, my Twitter, my LinkedIn, and my Instagram. I'm also able to link a video that can be a promotional video explaining what it is that I provide as a realtor. I'm going to tap on Save and let's take a look at that profile. So View Profile. And this is an example. Here's your profile that you can share and that you can also claim different testimonials on. As I scroll down, they can go ahead and get in touch with me. They can give me a call. My reviews will be available. I can also tap on For Sale. So as you sell property, it'll automatically be syndicated to this page, as well as anything that you have sold. Tapping on Overview will give you an overview of your business. That'll include your bio with your contact information on the right-hand side and the latest reviews from Rate My Agent. They can tap on View All My Reviews. Scrolling down, they also have the ability to go ahead and contact me. They can choose what it is that they need. or what service I can provide for them. And I'll receive a notification immediately to my email that someone is interested in working with me. So this is a great tool that you can use, very easy to share. So moving down, you can also promote your listings. Let me go back into my dashboard. I want to show you how you can link your accounts. So if I tap on link accounts, you have the ability to link to your Google My Business, to your Facebook page, to your Real Satisfied, and to your Zillow page. So if we have both and we want to connect to Real Satisfied, I can tap on connect. Let me see if I still have my Real Satisfied profile open. Okay, so inside of your Real Satisfied page, you have your vanity key, which is located right here. You want to highlight that information and go back into your linked accounts with Rate My Agent and paste, and then tap on continue. Tap on confirmed, and the connection is successful. This is one of the connections that you can make. I did want to take a second to be able to show you how to do that, because the whole idea is to expand your internet footprint, right? So that when somebody Googles you because they're interested in working with you, they can find this testimonial, which is so important for you and your business. Now that we talked a little bit about testimonials and the power of testimonials, I want to jump into another product that I'd like to show you, and that product is called EProperty Watch. So EProperty Watch, again, has its own product page. You do have your short video in the middle, and you do have access information. You can also find it on your dashboard. You have tutorials that are available and what is in it for me. So basically, what is EProperty Watch? EProperty Watch is basically a monthly newsletter, and this is a great way for your customers never to forget about you. They do say that realtors do not follow up with their customers, but 98% of their customers would be willing to work with them again if they just would remember their name, remember their contact information, and at least have a way to contact them. EProperty Watch helps you check all of those 3 boxes. This is your current dashboard. This is what's available for you, and it's at no additional cost. This is part of your membership. So here you have your dashboard. Here you have your clients. Once you've finished working with a customer, or even if you're beginning to work with a customer and they're interested in a certain area, I can tap on clients. I can tap on new. I can invite them by inputting their first name, their last name, their email address, the property address that they're interested in. And if I'd like, I can input a custom property valuation and simply tap send. Once you tap send, you are going to have your clients that are listed. You're going to see which ones are activated, how many properties it is that they're following, and you can see additional details regarding each customer. Let me show you what happens after I send out that invitation. They're going to receive an email, a branded email from you. You'll have your contact information and your title. It customizes to use their name with a property that they're interested in, and immediately we can see that the property's price has increased. You can see a valuation, and if I scroll down, they have an ability to invite a friend. Okay, so they can do the marketing for you if they do like this report. If I tap on more about this home value, I'm able to see a summary of what that report looks like. Okay, so it's a very complete report. People are very interested in the neighborhoods that they live in. They are especially interested in the market activity around their home, because for most people, their home is going to be the largest and most important financial decisions that they've made. So you're going to have available that property address, the value information, your brand information. They can contact you, how the value has changed. The value has gone up 78% as of September 15th, 2021. You have your estimated value available, your estimated equity, and if you have available that mortgage balance, you can go ahead and input it there. Scrolling down, they're also able to see similar sales of similar properties in the area with aerial shots. They also have graphs that are available in this report. And if I tap on details, again, they have access to your branding information and they have location and site information. Scrolling down, they have characteristics information, last sales and tax assessments. Moving down, this is one of the funnest areas about this report. They're able to see what's the most luxurious property in the area, the largest, the smallest, who has the biggest lot, who has the smallest one, what's new, and what is the oldest property. You do have available the measurements. Scrolling down, you also have property history information. Moving back into the next section, you have your neighborhood that's available. It's going to show you new listings, building permits, record sales, refinancing, and leads. Inside of the map, in their area of interest, they can go ahead and search it. They can check on and off depending on their interest. And moving into the last tab, they also have available different trends. This will include median sales prices, distressed properties in their zip code, sales volume, and risk factors. So again, this is a great way that you can follow up with your customer. It's an automated service. You are checking that box and they don't have to forget who you are. The worst feeling is congratulating someone who you've worked with before on their new home and then letting you know that they had forgotten or didn't know if you were still in the business. So again, this is a great product. They can go ahead and tap to invite a friend, and you do have the ability to invite up to 2,500 customers. You can enroll them at no cost inside of EProperty Watch. Let's jump into Utility Connect. This is free. This is at no cost, and this is a great tool that you can use at the end of a transaction. And what basically you are doing is you are assisting your customer on one of the most painful days, which is that moving process. So you can go ahead and follow up with them maybe a week before they move, whether it's a sale or a rental, using Utility Connect. Once you access Utility Connect, which you can find on your dashboard, you can tap on Activate this free service. To activate it, all you would have to do is input your email address associated with the Miami Association of Realtors and tap on the button that says continue. It'll go ahead and send you over that information regarding that website. The website looks like this. It looks amazing. Locate your utilities and connect all home services, compliments of Christy Denny's. So all they would have to do is tap on set up services, and they're going to have the ability to set up their electricity, TV, or internet services, phone, security, or insurance, gas, movers, or moving supplies. They also have the ability for mail forwarding. All they would have to do is select the services that they're interested in, input their information, and request a callback. If you would like, you can actually do this step for your customer. Scrolling down, you also have the ability to do mail forwarding. So you would input the old address, the new address, and their contact information. This is a simple way that you can share Utility Connect and your page, this particular widget, in order to follow up with your customer, be memorable in their minds, and have them end the transaction in, again, another positive note. Another program that we want to talk about today is going to be Homes.com Connect. I want to talk to you about Homes.com Connect because it's a fantastic way that you can put a customer in a campaign. So not all leads are bad leads. They just need a little bit more time to be nurtured and developed. You do have a Homes.com page. If I scroll down to the bottom, if I scroll down to the fast access, it is going to point out that you have it available on your Miami gateway. Once you click on that HomesConnect icon, you're going to directly go into HomesConnect. So scrolling down, you're going to look for this icon. This is your HomesConnect icon. You're going to tap into it, and it's going to bring you to your dashboard. So tapping on Edit Profile will give you the ability to update your picture. You want to also include your bio, give yourself a tagline. Under your social networks, you want to go ahead and link your Facebook, your LinkedIn, whatever social media you have. You want to go ahead and manage those connections. Under Homes.com coverage area, you can go ahead and include the cities that you farm. And a great way to Market Your Designations is under Designations and Certifications. They're all here available for you and they will populate. Tap on Save when you're done. You can also input additional skills, awards, and languages that you speak. Before I show you the campaigns, I want to show you the profile. Let me tap inside of my profile so I can show it to you. And it's going to look like this. This is a great way that you can go ahead and expand your internet footprint. This is another page that you can share with customers, that you can share on social media. It just depends which ones make sense for you, which ones are you gravitating to. They'll have your information on the left-hand side. They can contact you on the right. We've linked our social media and our contact information. Scrolling down, they can see additional information about me, my languages, and a little bit of my bio. Now let's jump back into HomesConnect and tap into email marketing. So I'm going to tap inside of email marketing and I'm going to show you these amazing campaigns. So when I tap on campaigns, you're going to have quite a lot of campaigns that you can choose from. So whether you had a conversation with a first-time buyer or you finished closing and you want to send out a buyer anniversary plan, you can. You have quite a lot of campaigns that you can choose from. You have 43 that are available. This will include also investors, empty nesters, etc. They have recipes, happy birthdays, holidays. All of the campaigns are available for you. I can go ahead and select an action and view what it looks like. So I'm going to tap on that first time home buyer. I'm going to tap on view so I can show it to you. You're going to have a few. You have 13 items that are currently available. I can tap on any one of them. Okay, and they're very simple. They're not very long, which is perfect for us. It has their information. It has your logo. I'm sorry, it has your headshot, contact information, and you can go ahead and follow up with them. Now, so far, so easy. How is it that we can go ahead and assign a customer to a campaign? Let me show you now. What you would do is you would go back into HomesConnect. And my first step is going to go ahead and add a contact. So I'm going to tap into leads and contacts. I'm going to tap under my contact manager. And I'm going to input a new customer that I'm working with. All I would have to do is input their first name, their last name, and their email address. You have available to also input their phone number, their home phone, and their primary work number. If I tap on show more information, you can include additional information for this customer. But I'm simply going to save it. And what I want to do in today's class is assign them to a campaign. So now that I have my customer available, I'm going to scroll down to where it says campaigns. And all of the campaigns are available. You have your monthly newsletter, your first-time home buyer, etc. I can scroll down, choose the campaign that best suits my customer. And once I've selected it, I can basically toggle it on. I can tap under notes, write any additional notes that I would like. But once it's toggled on, the notes have been successful, but also the campaign is also successful. She's under one active campaign. Okay, if I wanted to do multiple, I could, but we don't really want to spam our customers. So this is a great way that you can follow up with all of your leads and not lose them. Just because they're not ready to buy today doesn't mean they're not going to be ready in a few weeks, a few months, maybe next year. No problem. You're contacting them as you work with your current customers now. You have these people on the back burner receiving campaigns. Let's show you another one. You have another option for campaigns. The other option is called SalesCore. So I always like to show you that you have a product page for it. As I scroll down, SalesCore does have its own video, its own webinars and tutorials, and support information. Inside of our Miami Gateway, we have access to SalesCore. You can tap on the SalesCore icon so that you can reach that program. I'm going to open up SalesCore. Okay, so this is what SalesCore looks like. It's recently been updated. And what I want to show you here is that you also have the ability to add a campaign. Now, in this program, this is not a free program. In order for you to do a campaign, it does have a price point, but it is a economical price point. You're looking at $25 a month. This also gives you the ability to create a website if you would like, and it is a contact management program, just like HomesConnect. So the first thing that I want to show you is I want to show you what their campaigns look like. Okay, these are our email campaigns on the left-hand side. In order to get started on a new campaign, I would simply tap New Campaign. And these are all of the options of campaigns that we can use. Okay, they're all already been created for you. Creating an outdoor living area, easy ways to make your house a home, feel your best in your nest. Okay, so they have catchy titles. They're available for you, and they're going to tell you how many messages are available. So something that's really hot right now is buyers are relocating into Miami, into South Florida. So you do have a buyer relocating campaign that you can use. You can simply tap on Add a New Campaign. Okay, and it's going to give you a description, the campaign name, the description. 12 different emails will be sent out once a month. Scrolling down, the campaign style is in a drip. On the right-hand side, you can select which email preferences that you would prefer. And I can tap on messages, and it's going to give me the option to view the different messages that are available. I want to show you one of them. So I'm going to tap on moving, thinking about the next school. Okay, so important for families with children.
Go ahead and click on edit.
Okay, so you can go ahead and edit it. It is going to give you HTML coding if you would like. If you wanted to add additional information here, you can. If you wanted to update the title or the subject. Also, if you wanted to decide when the send date should be. Let me tap on preview. Okay, and that's what that little message is going to look like. They're short messages that are going to be available for your customers. And the whole idea is for you to tap them. You want to give them multiple touches throughout this time where they're researching either buying a new home, or they're researching on renting a new home or selling their property. You also want to make sure to keep in touch with people who have worked with you in the past. So this is a great way. Email campaigns are perfect for that. Jumping back into your Miami Gateway, I think I do have time to show you yet another program and service that you can use. So whenever you do sale or sell a property, I wanted to let you know that you can leverage that last sale. Okay, so there's different ways that you can leverage this sale. And one of those ways is to create a just sold flyer. I want to show you that using Agent 3000, this is a great way to create a just sold flyer simply by inputting an MLS number. So I'm going to tap on Agent 3000. I'm going to scroll down and tap on flyers. I'm going to click on this drop down arrow, and I'm going to select just listed, just sold for rent. Let me pull an MLS number, input it on the top. Let the system find it. I accept my terms because this is my listing, and I would simply drag the images down to create this flyer. So this is a great way that you can create a flyer in seconds. If you wanted to replace a photo, you would simply drag the replaced photo over the existing photo. You select whether it was just listed, just sold, or for rent. We're talking about follow-up, so I'm going to select just sold. I'm going to scroll down. You do have your name, your email, and your phone number that's available. You can go ahead and select a background image if you'd like. The border that I'm going to pick is going to be light gray and blue. I'm going to select it, scrolling down, I have the option to create a PDF, create a JPEG, or post it on my social media networks. So I'm going to create a JPEG. If I wanted to already have it available to share on social media or to share on Instagram. Okay, and here we have that just sold flyer, beautifully done. It took us a few seconds. You would have your property address up at the top, your just sold information, those pictures we pulled, your remarks, property information, and contact information would be available. So it's another product and service that you can use. This is called Agent 3000. I clicked on the flyers, selected the just listed, just sold, or for rent flyer. And when I scrolled up to the top, I simply inputted my MLS number. So the whole idea is for you to use these different products and services. They are easy to use, and the easier a program is to use, the more likely we are to incorporate them in our business. Let us know in the chat if there's any program or services so far that has really grabbed your attention, or maybe something that you're thinking you want to incorporate into your business. I'm going to move out of Agent 3000, and I want to show you that you do have the ability to also use Remine. This is a great product and service. I'm going to tap on Remine that's available on your Miami gateway, and I want to show you a different way that you can follow up. Again, this is about leveraging your last sale. So here we have the Remine dashboard. What I want to show you is that you can create a campaign. So sometimes creating a mailing campaign can be a daunting task. And we want to show you that it can be something that you really can incorporate into your business, no matter how long you've been in real estate. I want to show you that you can tap onto search. Okay, and you're able to tap on properties, and you're able to pinpoint, right, a particular campaign or create a particular campaign. So I don't have to send the campaign to everyone in a neighborhood. I can create a very targeted campaign if I'd like to. So the first thing I want to do, I want to clear all my fields or filters. Okay, and I want to select an area. So let's say that the last area where I had a sale is in the city of Flagami. Okay, so once I've tapped into Flagami, I can select my neighborhood. And we can see that there's quite a lot of property that's available in Flagami. So I can go ahead and target a particular customer so I can make sure that I'm sending out this campaign to a targeted audience. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to look for off-market properties. So I'm going to go into my filters, and I'm going to select to pin off-market properties on the top. I want them to be off-market. That means they're not on the MLS. Okay, and that brings me down to 9,801. Now, the next person that I want to talk to when I am sending out my campaign is I want to talk to owners. So I'm going to go under my layers, and I'm going to look for absentee. I'm going to open it up, and I only want to speak to properties where the owner is occupying that property, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that filter. Okay, and now I am down to 6,000 and some change. That's still far too big for me. Aside from that, I want to go ahead and use the algorithm from Remine, and I'm going to look for people that have a SalesCore of medium or high. I'm going to go ahead and apply that filter. I'm down to 588 results. And then I'm going to tap on ownership time, because they do say that customers tend to be more willing to sell a property if they've been living in it for 10 to 15 years. So So I'm going to tap on 10 to 15 years, 15 to 20, and over 20. I'm going to apply. Okay, and I have 271 properties. Okay, so this is a much more doable campaign for me, but let's say I want to go ahead and really focus on my campaign, and I want to work with the properties on the left side of 57th Avenue. I can draw on my map. So I can tap to draw on my map, and I can simply click and draw in this area. And these are the properties that I'm going to be interested in really working and targeting. Now I have 127 results. Okay, so if you'd like, you can continue to use your filters to really target that message. But for me right now, this is perfect. I'm going to select all of my results. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cart them. So I'm going to tap on cart. This is going to give me the opportunity to begin that mailing campaign. Press enter and add 127 properties to that cart. Done and done. My next step is to go into my carts. Up at the top, I have my Flagami mail campaign. I can simply tap on all of my 127 properties, and I can tap send mailers. I can give it a name, Flagami campaign. Okay, and I'm sending out 127 pieces. And I have the choice of selecting the product. I can select a postcard in different sizes. I can select a letter. I like letters only because I get to express myself a little bit more about my business, about what I can offer my customer. Even better than that, the yellow letter, only because it's more eye-catching, and you even have the snap aparts. So as you can see, as I choose my marketing piece on the bottom left-hand corner, it's going to give me that price point of 105.41, right? And this is working in my service area. So they do say that you should tap into a neighborhood and systematically send them marketing at least 8 to 12 times before you've already become a recognized real estate agent in a farming area. So compared to 3,000 and some, I'm able to do something a little bit more targeted, which can, for some agents, fit into their budget. So it's another box that you are checking that's available for you guys to complete using Remine. So even if I wanted to go back and continue to filter those results. So for example, a filter that I didn't use was property type. So I know if I selected that I only want to target single family homes, because I know if I can list a single family home, they're off the market in days if priced correctly, then that's another way that I can continue to really target that message. So when I send that letter or I send that postcard, it's to a specific person in a specific neighborhood that I can go back inside of Remine. If my cart is small enough, I could even go back when they contact me and I know who I sent it to. Sometimes when your campaign's too big, it's really hard to stay personalized. So this is a great tool for you. We showed many, many tools. I hope that you guys enjoyed the class. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. And thank you guys for being Miami members. Have a great rest of your afternoon.